Cheers. I was recently in the east coast of Canada and had to drive through Quebec because you guys are in the way. It's just geography. You're before New Brunswick. Don't want people to think I'm coming down on Quebec. This is probably my favorite province in Canada to be condescended to in French. I do love you guys, but the French people are a proud people, and they do not tolerate a shitty French accent. And that is irony. Yous don't speak French very good. Yeah, you're killing English, friend. You're on fire. Why don't we go over plurals one more time? When I drove through Quebec, I saw something I've never seen before or since. There was a sign on the side of the highway. It was a yellow diamond sign. And on it there was a picture of a road, not unlike the road I was traveling on. On the sign next to the picture of the road was another picture of a face. Just a face floating next to the road. It was a bearded face, not unlike my own. And the lips were in a very distinct blowing shape. They were... And there was arrows shooting out of the lips. So you knew it was an outward blow and not an inward suck. And I had no idea what it was trying to tell me. I knew it was a warning because I know that about yellow diamonds. They are traditionally warning signs. You see them and they usually have a picture of a deer or a moose or some falling rocks. And what that sign is saying, look out! What am I looking out for, Quebec? What's going on here that the rest of the country does not know about? Are the floating heads of mountain men wandering down from the hills to spit arrows on Highway 20? Because that is what your sign said. I had to look up the meaning of that sign, which means it is failing as a warning. I should not be on my phone on Google while driving. I still don't know what I'm looking out for, and now I'm driving distracted. That's doubly unsafe. And I can tell you this, typing the words bearded man blowing road sign into a Google search was the wrong thing to do. That search brought me no answers, just more questions. But I finally found out what that sign means, and apparently, here in Quebec, that sign means caution, high winds. Makes sense. Guess the floating head is that of Old Man Winter, or Le Père de Neige, if you will. And he's breathing his frosty breath upon the highway, creating windy road conditions. And the government of Quebec felt that that sign was the clearest way to illustrate that potential danger. There was a committee formed, and meetings held, and tax dollars spent. And in the end, they decided the modern motorist would better understand a child's drawing of how they think wind works to the words attention vents violentes, which is French for caution, high winds. It's Quebec, you're not getting an English sign, but at least you can fucking Google that. I'm fairly certain that sign has murdered more people than it has ever saved. Thank you very much, you guys.